Hello, my name is Allison Butner, and I am the director of Masquerade Theater's production of All Together Now. Unfortunately, we are canceling all 3 performances for this weekend. Cast members were notified this morning of a positive COVID test result, and out of an abundance of caution, we have decided to cancel all performances. I would personally like to thank each cast member for the rehearsal time they've put in over the past couple of weeks, and tech crew members and board members who have also helped to put this production together. As with all things in life, sometimes we are thrown curveballs. However, as the saying goes, the show must go on, or in our case, the future shows must go on. And in order to do that, we need your help. The Masquerade Theater Board of Directors have set a goal of $150,000 to help renovate the historic Capitol Theater. We have been very fortunate to have a matching donor. We have been the recipient of a state grant, and we have had numerous individuals donate money over the past couple of months for this fund. Now we are asking you, as members of this community, to also help raise funds so that we can meet this $150,000 goal. One way you can help us is by acting as if the performances were happening this weekend. If you were going to purchase 4 tickets to see a show, how about donating $40? If you are normally a concessions person, how about putting on an additional amount as if you bought concessions as well? This would greatly help us in raising the $150,000. Another way is by just simply making a tax-deductible donation to the theater in the amount of which you feel most comfortable making. There are a couple of ways that you can donate. Our mailing address is P.O. Box 1414, Union City, Tennessee 38281, or you can even Venmo us at Masquerade Theater. The videos you are about to see are videos that we were going to show during our performances this weekend. This is just a handful of people who have been positively impacted by Masquerade Theater over its 30 years of being a community theater. You will also see pictures of what the Capitol Theater building looked like when Masquerade Theater first purchased this building all the way back in the mid-90s. And you will see some of the renovations that took place then. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hi, my name is Allison Butner, and I am the current president of Masquerade Theater. My experience with Masquerade Theater began all the way back in 1990. I was a junior in high school. I played trumpet in band, and I sang in church choirs, and so a lot of people encouraged me to audition for their 3rd musical production, which was Anything Goes. Well, I auditioned, and I was cast as a passenger in their production, and I think I had one line, and I spoke it so quietly that probably the only person that ever heard me say that line was the person that was standing next to me. I was terrible, but I was hooked. So my senior year in high school, I was in Wizard of Oz and then Music Man. And after graduation, I attended UT Martin and majored in music and continued acting in Masquerade Theater musicals whenever I could fit it in my schedule. But I also was involved in musicals at UTM. So after graduating with a degree in music, Mike Dickerson asked me if I wanted to start helping directing music for musicals with Masquerade Theater. So that eventually led to not only me directing music, but also directing some of the shows. And working as a director eventually led me to realize that teaching music and directing theater was the career path that I was meant to take. So Masquerade Theater was a huge influence in my career choice. As a teacher, I have taught theater in 2 different school systems. I now currently serve as the theater director for Union City High School and Union City Middle School. My goal as a Masquerade Theater board member and as a theater teacher is to give kids an opportunity to learn what teamwork and commitment means. Not every kid is interested in sports, and Masquerade Theater allows those kids to be a part of a team that learns how to create, how to work together, how to solve problems, and it also allows them to use their artistic talents to present quality performances for our area. So Masquerade Theater has been a huge impact in my life. It still is a huge impact on my life, and I want to continue that impact with today's youth.
Hello, my name is Brady Craddock, and I began my journey with Masquerade Theater when I was, I think, 9 or 10 years old. I was a munchkin in one of Miss Saki Das's productions of The Wizard of Oz, and whether I realized it at the time or not, that was one of the most influential and transformative experiences of my entire life. I continued performing with Masquerade all throughout middle school and high school, and all of these collective experiences eventually influenced me to pursue a degree in theater, which I have just recently received and completed from the University of Tennessee at Knoxville. Performance art as a whole has become this integral part of my identity, both as a person and as an artist, and I will always be eternally grateful for Masquerade Theater for giving me a space to get started.
Hi, my name is Chloe Cook, and I am a junior at Belmont University studying theater. I did shows with Masquerade for about 10 years before coming to college to eventually study theater arts. And I credit my decision almost entirely to the opportunities that I had at Masquerade Theater. Whether it was performing, stage managing, choreographing, or running lights or sound, I got to explore theater through a variety of different lenses and soon realized that telling stories was not only my passion, but also my calling. And for that, I am eternally grateful to Masquerade Theater for just giving me the opportunity to learn what I am meant to do.
So my favorite show I was ever involved with at Masquerade Theater was A Chorus Line. And I wasn't even in the show, really. I was just the page turner for my grandmother, who was playing piano for the show. But I got to see the show 9 different times, and every single time I was amazed by how much that show captured me, because it was more than just entertainment. It was emotional epiphanies that were going on through the characters' minds, and there was not a big set, there was not a big, action-packed story or anything. It was just 20 people standing in an empty theater telling the story of their lives through song. And it really opened my eyes to what exactly musical theater is able to accomplish, and why it's such a special art form. It's the first time I ever cried in the theater, and I've been chasing replicating that feeling for other people and other audiences for as long as I can remember. And I owe that experience, seeing A Chorus Line at Masquerade Theater 9 different times, I owe so much of who I am to seeing that show. And that's all because of Masquerade Theater.
Hi, my name is Gracie Mobbs, and I'm a senior at Union City High School. My first performance with Masquerade was in 2018 when they did Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I was actually a little kid on the steps, and I sang there the whole show. Before I got into performing, I actually only played tennis outside of school. But then I did a few shows, and I realized that's what I wanted to devote all my time to. I've also had the amazing opportunity to choreograph for both Union City Drama Club and for Masquerade Theater, and that has just expanded my love for musical theater even more. I actually plan to next fall, after graduating high school, attend college and major in musical theater, and I give all thanks to Masquerade. If we didn't have Masquerade, I would not have discovered my passion for musical theater, and I would not have been able to pursue it. And so I want to give all thanks to Masquerade and all it's done for me.